Now we want to get back out live to our Cody Alcorn, who has been there on the scene for a while for us. Cody, I understand you have some new information.
So the new information I have is actually pictures, Jonathan and Faith, I'm getting from someone in the building I was actually taking cover in. And in these pictures, you can see this man with a gas mask on. You heard Caitlin mention this. He's also at least thrown over one chair from this unit. So we have gotten our first glimpse at this person, again wearing some type of mask, looks like a gas mask, and he's thrown over at least one bench that I can actually see being tossed over the balcony, kind of a bar chair. And then he has something else in his hand in another picture with his hands up. So again, we cannot confirm, but obviously there's only one person on a balcony right now acting like this, and those pictures are starting to come in to us of this suspect. These were taken earlier, so unclear though if this suspect is still alive, if this suspect is in custody, but at this point it does not appear that this thing has been resolved. We have not heard any gunfire in the last half hour, so that gives you some promise that maybe they are getting this resolved. But at this point, there has been no all clear given. They're still asking folks to shelter in place all around this area, and that area where I said the command staff was coming around, they are still all there conversing among themselves, and I have not seen the snipers come out of the building from across the Four Seasons. So again, we're starting to get a better idea of this suspect. Obviously, if he had a gas mask, it makes you wonder, was this a plan all along? Why does this person have an arsenal in this building with a gas mask? Who knows? But again, now we have even more questions to get answers from when we do expect a news conference to happen here in the next short while. But as of right now, APD has not given us any new information at this point, but I can tell you I can see their public information officer starting to set up for a news conference. Likely they wanted to make sure all of their information is correct and up to date before they address us, but right now their main concern is keeping this area clear and getting this thing resolved without any innocent people being hurt.
Cody Alcorn live for us. Thank you so much for giving us an account from on the ground. As you heard Cody just say, any moment now we could be hearing from the public information officer that got on scene just after 3:45 this afternoon. According to a witness that spoke with our Caitlin Ross, they started hearing gunfire around 1:30, and then 20 minutes later they started hearing, they started hearing a commotion around 1:30. 20 minutes later started hearing who they believe was the suspect getting more agitated, and then they started hearing that gunfire. Right now, this area is locked down. The Four Seasons and Midtown 14th and West Peachtree Street and that entire block. If you have friends and family in that area, please tell them to stay inside and avoid any windows. And Jonathan, as Cody was saying, when he came on the air around 3 o'clock, on and off, multiple rounds of rapid gunfire there.